The Miles family home on Fabers Road in Belize City was gutted by flames on Wednesday afternoon. This two-story wooden house was home for Lennox Miles and Janet Wade, who lived in the upper flat of the structure.
Like 1 o'clock we left out for Ghana, up the road gone by, and we come back, we drop off for we gone by, and we wait for the bus to go back out of town for go continue by. And we sit down there so and must say like 45 minutes. I tell my mom when they sit down with me, that where that smoke they come from, so he say, you better go look the back, you know. He said, mine under your house. So when I walk on the sidewalk, they say I never did come over here. I tell her I see what smoke, but a lily smoke, nothing much. But when time I continue walk, the whole back done burn. Done burn like it must be the burn from inside because I don't know a lot of fire. They say that just a little smoke. But that when we come out, we open the door, we say, well, make we see, and the thing, the window they start to break up and thing.
And I surprised him for my sister come by my work site and just I hear she the holler and holler, so something must kind of wrong bad because So when I come outside, she did not taxi the wait for me, so I just jumped down and come, and she said the house catch fire, everything burn up, no. So when I get here, fire pump there, they out the fire, but everything done gone,
Nothing was saved.
Nothing not safe.
By the time members of the National Fire Service were called to the scene, the structure had already been gutted and nothing could have been saved. Firefighters went on to extinguish the blaze.
We were dispatched, and on arrival, of course, we observed what was a two-story wooden mixed with cement structure was gutted, meaning that fire was already exiting the upper and lower front and middle of that particular structure. We eventually managed to extinguish the fire.
The fire started in the lower flat of the structure, which Wade and Miles say was used mostly as storage and did not have electricity. Nothing was left on in the upper flat. The evidence at the scene would suggest that the fire started from this mattress, which is elevated off the floor, so it is believed that the fire was deliberately set.
We just open the door, we go and buy a piece of foam, and we bring the foam and we say, make it go finish by the cloth man as we done got the foam. And we just put the foam in there, we haul it, we go right back out, we never even stay 5 minutes.
We know that the fire started from the lower portion of the building. You could almost say literally in the middle. There was a mattress where the fire originated from, and it moved its way up into the flooring, and it eventually caught the upper portion of the building on fire. Now, Miss Wade is saying that that particular area where the fire started from, nobody occupies that portion of the building. However, we are yet to conclusively understand how could a fire start in a portion of a building that you would say is unoccupied. It has no means of cooking utensils to say a stove was left on. She's adamant that nobody was in the building, and the property being a properly fenced structure, from her vantage point, she's sure that she didn't see anybody come in or exit the premises. We believe that the fire somehow was started by someone, but at the time we cannot exactly say who it was that started this fire.
Left with only the clothes on their backs, Wade and Miles slept at a hotel on Wednesday night. Today they are in contact with relatives and friends to find a temporary space while they try to recover since the house was not insured.
I have to take it one day at a time until I get through and settle down, because like I still kind of a shaking, kind of expect it, no? I never expect something like that for you right over there.
That's hard. I don't know how we can do it, but we ask for some help or so, but I think we can't give up. One thing we can't do, give up.
Duane, Moody for News 5.